The Diary of a Certified Psychopath. Off the crank. Should any upstanding citizen, stranded on the south-western spiral arm of Lancing's deceptively spacious suburbs, have become too immobilized either by their domestic chores, a personal ailment, or that gleaming new Fiat 500's defective battery not charging any higher than 1% of its 24 or 42 kilowatt-hour capacity to collect a perishable pannier full of their daily provisions, then kindly permit me the privilege of filling in, for no less than £1 per mid-tempo mile, and at least 1 farthing over 25 pence for every essential item they wish to have foraged. Of course, not including each fragment of factory-crushed walnuts. Whilst by Strava's cruelly conservative calculations, my power amounted to barely 0.07% that of the carbon-belching diesel inside Southwick's resident Warburton's lorry, that had just shed its factory-baked load of jumbo crumpets, sourdough waffles, crusty tiger bloomers, and other forms of pre-cut wheat-based sustenance that might be best described as the best thing since sliced wholemeal bread at Shoreham's Homebush shopping centre, I confidently estimate that it was very close to half that of the plucky paint pony I pictured yesterday trotting along Shoreham's sun-soaked peninsula, barely a forelock from our Good Shepherd's heavenly seaside sanctuary. This assertion is based on the dubious scientific formula that the single horsepower generated by a prime stallion hauling cartloads of freshly harvested crops across Britain's flourishing fields equates to 734 watts, meaning that on the tenuous assumption that size equates to strength, an averagely proportioned pony's output would be a shade over 2/3 of this figure. This plucky animal was pulling a trailer whose 2-passenger payload comprised a jovial parent and child partnership, evidently delighted by their decision to opt for the locality's period transport service, at a cost of roughly 10 furlongs per carrot. As this trio approached the corner of King's Walk, one absent-minded motorist pulled away from the opposite curb in their Renault Clio, veering directly into the animal's path, having moments earlier asked an equally oblivious pedestrian directions to the nearest public facilities. The quick-handed duo promptly took evasive action by yanking the right rein of their blinkered companion, which caused the creature to calmly circumvent its sudden mobile obstacle without the slightest spook, then, in apparent celebration of its masterful manoeuvre, manage a broad smile for several camera-wielding observers. Had this faithful and hard-working equine's route not terminated at the end of Beach Road, I might well have settled within its ample draught, and wheel-sucked my way west along the full length of Lancing's duly designated bridle path for active leisure seekers and gym-phobic fitness addicts, where no doubt both it and its human cargo would have faced an even stiffer test of their lightning reflexes and lateral manoeuvrability, by being compelled to dodge the inevitable procession of dog-drawn mobility scooters, aspiring surfers training on souped-up segways, and bendy buggies large enough to require an HGV licence.